Oh, hey everybody. Rich Langdom in the bunker with Prep U. What am I doing? Something that seems like I have to do all the time is refill my Band-Aid box in my range bag. So why are we talking about the range? Well, the reason we're talking about the range, it is Thursday and it's time for your range tip of the week. And this one, I'm going to actually ask for your help on this one. We've talked about this before. We've talked about new shooters, old shooters, way people shoot, stances, all kinds of stuff. And the one thing I've talked about so much all the time that you really need to help me with, so I don't run out of Band-Aids and alcohol preps and all that kind of stuff at the range, is stop people from crossing their thumbs when they're shooting their semi-automatic pistol. Yes, it happens all the time. Yes, it's mostly new shooters, but you know what? I find a lot of older guys that have been shooting for a long time also cross their thumbs, and I'm finding by talking to them that they're new to semi-automatic, and what they always shot and what they've always had were pistols. But a lot of times, a lot of those guys cross their thumbs, and the reason they cross their thumbs because they've been burned before by ammunition misfiring, or a very thin-walled brass or aluminum or steel case on a round. And if you know anything about pistols, you're going to get burned if you've got your thumbs up there and everything like that. So people try to keep their fingers, their digits, as far away from the barrel or the cylinder as possible, just because of blowback. And it does happen. It's happened to me. Probably happened to everybody that's ever shot a revolver. I talk to people every day, like I said, especially new shooters. They cross their thumbs because they feel that that's just a better way to hold their firearm, and we all know that it truly isn't. So what I'm asking you guys to do, so I don't run out of these things at the range, and these things, alcohol prep, when I'm working the range, if you see somebody crossing their thumbs, stop them. I don't care if they're young, I don't care if they're old, I don't care if they're a new shooter, or if they're a couple years into shooting, or if they've been shooting their entire life. What you're doing is you're saving them embarrassment, number one, blood loss, saving me and other RSOs from cleaning up the blood that's dripping all over the place, because some of those cuts can be pretty severe. And they're almost not a cut, they're almost an avulsion. It's just ripping of the skin, and it's pretty ugly. And especially with a new shooter, it stops them from shooting probably ever again, because they don't want that to happen, because whoever they were with didn't tell them about crossing their thumbs. So, subscribers, viewers, friends and neighbors, I put it on you. Help shooters not cross their thumb. Just a couple anecdotal evidence of that is the other day. I guess it's more than a couple days ago, probably a couple weeks ago. I had a gentleman who was crossing his thumb, so I just tapped him on the shoulder and I said, "Hey," I said, "I just want to let you know, hey, crossing your thumb's not a good idea. You're gonna get cut. The slide come. Yeah. I know the slide come back. I know." I says, "Well, I mean, if your hand keeps moving up, you're gonna get cut." Yeah. I know. Okay. About 15 minutes later, I'm over by the first aid kit, and where we keep all our clips and stuff like that for targets. And he walks over like this. He goes, "Can I ask you for a Band-Aid?" I says, "Yeah, sure, no problem, absolutely." So I said, "Do you want an alcohol prep too?" And he says, "Yeah." So I got him that, and I gave him a couple Band-Aids. I always give everybody a couple Band-Aids, because if you're going to go back to shooting, it's not going to stay there, and you're going to wash your hands after you shoot with cold water and soap. And he started walking away, and he stopped, and he turned around, and he goes, "You didn't tell me I told you so." I says, "I'm not going to tell you I told you so. I did tell you, and you made a decision not to heed my warning, and you got cut." He goes, "I won't get cut again." I said, "Well, I hope not. I hope you don't, and I hope you help other people not do it." So that's your mission. First mission in 2021, help people from getting cut at the range. So this is Rich Lang. This has been your range tip of the week. First one of 2021, as a matter of fact. So as always, be aware of your surroundings. Have food for bugging out, evacuating, or sheltering in place. And please prep like your life depends on it, because you know, the better the prep, the better chance you have of surviving any incident. So thank you. Thank you very much. And thank you, subscribers. Appreciate it. If you're not, subscribe.